Firstly, hello to the 12,000 new subscribers I've gained in the past week. That is mental. I think this is the best performing month of my channel of all time in terms of views and subscribers gained, so thank you so much for being here. This is really nice. I'm glad that the YouTube algorithm has been like, here you go, Stephen. Here's a little helping hand. I really appreciate it. So hope you're having a good time on the channel so far. This week I uploaded a mind reading video of me and my friends DNA going out on the street. They read some minds. It was really cool. I had a really good time. You guys seem to really enjoy the video, but I got a couple of people that were accusing me or them of fake magic, and they basically thought that we'd hired some actors to go along with it and just make the video happen. There's been quite a lot of talk in the magic community lately about fake magic. A magician was recently caught coaching his spectators to react to the magic. He was like, hey, I'm going to do this trick. When I do it, you guys just go crazy and react really, really crazy and all that stuff. And that really annoyed a lot of magicians and a lot of non-magicians when they found out. So in this week's chatty video, I wanted to talk about fake magic and my one rule that I have when I create magic videos for this channel. I guess the main examples you'd give of fake magic are using actors or visual effects to achieve the tricks. People hate this because they feel cheated. Where's the skill in hiring actors? And they know that if they were there live, the trick wouldn't work on them. I guess it's like when you're watching reality TV and you think it's all authentic, but then you find out that there's actually a carefully written script and everybody on the show is actors, and then you just feel really cheated as a viewer. Now this discussion is tricky when you're talking about magic, because if you find out how a trick is done, you tend to feel a little bit cheated. Because all magic is inherently deception, it's hard to draw a line about what's morally okay within that. When you come and watch my live show, you know that I'm there to deceive you, but I'm honest about that up front, so it's this weird relationship where you know that I'm being honest about the fact I'm about to lie. So all magicians have their own rules, and I'd say that 99% of magicians I speak to are against visual effects and they're against hiring and using stooges. This is the rule or guideline that I try and follow. Perform magic on YouTube I can do live, and avoid performing magic on YouTube I can't do live. The reason for this is pretty simple. If you see me do a trick on YouTube where I levitate into the sky, burst into a ball of flames and disappear, and you're like, whoa, that's the coolest thing ever, and then you come and see me perform live and I do a card trick, you're going to feel really cheated. You're going to realise the things I've been doing on YouTube I can't actually replicate and they are fake. It's like going to a gig and hearing your favourite musician and finding out that they can't sing at all and they've just been using auto-tune. I don't want to be the auto-tune magician. So that's why I avoid using visual effects and stooges. I think it would just hurt my reputation in the long term, and also it just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't feel okay. I also want to make sure that if you're one of the people that I stop on the street and perform magic to for the video, and then you find that video and go and watch it, that you don't feel like what you're seeing online on the video is different to what you experienced in real life. If you watch a video of mine, I want you to know that I could show you that trick live. To get back to the mind reading example, that video wasn't fake. They really were doing an incredible mind reading trick. I did edit the video down to make it more entertaining for the viewer, but I didn't cut anything out that I thought would make the video misleading. I even uploaded an unlisted, uncut version of the video for people that wanted to see it. This rule that I've talked about is a rule that I've been following for a while now. It works for me. It might change over time. I'm sure it will. Doing magic videos is very difficult because I lose a lot of the tools I have available to me as a magician when I perform live, like misdirection, distracting people, making them look where you want them to look is something that you just cannot replicate in video. And not only that, remember the whole rule about never repeat a trick twice? Well, with YouTube, you can watch back the video as many times as you like, and you can watch it back in 0.25 times speed. So these are the problems that I face as a YouTuber, and I have to adapt and up my game while still following my rule. And this bit is so important. I really appreciate that there is a level of trust between you, the viewer, and me, the magician. I know that if I ever use an actor in a video or use a VFX special effect and you guys found out, you would hate me and it would destroy my reputation, and I would also feel like a fraud. When you watch a Stephen Bridges magic video, I hope you realise that there is an incredible amount of thought that goes in on my end into the ethics of deception, even though it's such a complicated issue because what is ethics when you're deceiving people anyway? But I do give it a lot of thought to make sure the videos that I upload I am happy with and I feel morally are legit. I'd love to know what you think about this in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think my obligations to you are as a magician. What do you think about magicians that use VFX and that they use camera tricks and that they use actors? What do you think about all that? Do you think there's any rules? Do you think there should be rules? Well, I just want to know your thoughts. I think this will be an interesting discussion. Also, thank you to everybody that's followed me on Twitter and Instagram. It actually genuinely helps my career a bit when I get more Instagram followers, because brands look at me and they go, ah, this is a man that has an audience, and that's helpful for me trying to make this my full-time job. And I would also like to take a moment to thank my top patrons. All those people that I just listed on the screen are like my top patrons of all time and how long they've been supporting me and the amount of support and all that stuff. So thank you very much. That really helps. Trying to make YouTube my job. We're getting there. We're going to get there. I'll make it happen. Thank you!